Good morning. I am Trisha Marie Di Biscoccio from AB Political Science, and I am sharing this video presentation for a short discussion about the power of eminent domain. The power of eminent domain, or the power of expropriation, is an inherent attribute of the state. This power grants the authority to take any kind of private property, including property rights provided for public welfare, with the payment of just and reasonable compensation. It has to be noted that the kind of private property that could be taken by virtue of the power of eminent domain can be either real or personal and tangible or intangible. Like the police power, it does not need any constitutional or statutory grant to be operative. Upon the birth of the state, it is also deemed instituted and will always be present as long as the state is existing. Nevertheless, a limitation is provided by not less than the fundamental law of the land. Private property shall not be taken for public use without just compensation. The Constitution itself provided that in order for the state to validly exercise the power of eminent domain, just compensation is needed to be secured by the private owner from the state. To sum up, here are the requirements before the state may validly exercise eminent domain. Requisites for the valid exercise of eminent domain are the following. First is to offer to buy from the state. Second, it must be for public purpose. Third, necessity of the exercise. And lastly is just the compensation. When a private property is needed for any kind of public use that will promote the general welfare of the people, the state must first offer to buy the said property. This is so because the power of eminent domain is not necessary. The private owner is willing to sell his property to the state. In such a case, the ordinary course of buying and selling is at place. However, if the private owner refuses or is not amenable to the terms of the offer to buy, then it is now time to use the coercive power of the state through the exercise of the power of eminent domain. Once it is validly set, the individual owner of a property being subjected to eminent domain must yield to such state power. The only recourse open for him is to receive just compensation. That will be all. Thank you.